Hey, it's me, Cynthia. I am she, and I am trying to select my first project, probably to finish. Here are the projects. This is for when I crochet and chit chat at you. On the hooks, a black and white Steeler football team beanie, used with red heart yarn, team spirit, and I am not loving it. It's just a single or double crochet. I don't know what I did. Or single, I think it's half double crochet. It's half double crochet and then single crochet. I'm not in love with it, and I want to rip it out. It's for a coworker. He loves the Steelers. So I'm thinking I'm going to rip this one out and the other one and double it up and use the nifty threader, the nifty knitter, the loom to make a hat. So it's a regular knitted hat loom hat. And then this Packard's colors, gold and green, I'm not loving this hat either. This is the one I ripped out in Rome and started over. I'm gonna throw that on the nifty knitter as well. Then I have this Halloween wrap. It was gonna be a Halloween wrap because of this yarn here. And that yarn is, I only have one skein left and I can't find it anywhere on the planet. So I'm using it sparingly. Charisma, and the colorway is Dragonfly. So the whole thing was gonna be this color. And then I realized 4 rows is 1 skein, and I needed more than 4 rows. So I just threw it in. I think I did a whole video on this, trying to color match the colors. Well, anyway, this is my last skein of it. So I don't know if I'm gonna leave it as a wrap, so I can like sit outside in like springtime and with my my punks, not punks. What do you call that stuff? Incense. And just sit out there and be like, I don't know. I might turn it into a whole blanket, because I have other random Charisma yarns that are onesies and twosies, and I might just throw them in here. See, now I'm using whole skeins, and it's coming out striped. But yeah, every 4 rows is a full skein. So it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty. I'm just using the double crochet. No, I'm using the moss stitch. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? But you can't really tell because it's such a busy yarn, busy pattern. You might be able to tell with the cream colored one. I don't know. So I'm working on that. As I'm looping myself, lassoing myself. Now that I'm pulling all of this out, it's ridiculous, the amount of stuff I don't finish. This is my Vegas Golden Knights infinity scarf. I have to sew in all the ends. I was going to not sew in all the ends, but that's overkill, man. That is overkill. So I'm gonna class it up and sew in all the ends so I could do that on camera. These are add-on squares for the blanket I made for Mark. I gave it to him like most of the way done because I just wanted to give it to him because he was using a sheet and it's freezing out, and he told me I'm only going to use a sheet until you finish my blanket. So I finished it till it would cover him, but now I need to like really finish it so it'll cover both sides of the bed like I originally intended. So I have these panels made, just regular granny square, so I have to sew them onto the blanket. So there's a panel of 4. I think I have to do a panel of 4 and a panel of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's a panel of 5. So I have to sew them on, and I have to sew this panel of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I've sewed this together. And that officially, I believe, officially completes my collection of all of this blanket yarn that I hate so much. All right. I wish I could say finally, but I can't. I'm working on this virus shawl. I made one mistake, and it was at the end of a row, and I didn't feel like tearing. No, it was at the beginning, no, the end of a previous row when I found the mistake, and I was not about to pull it out. So this, I'm using Red Heart yarn. It's a wrap. This was supposed to be a big, comfy sweater, but I messed up, and there's a dead spider. Is that a dead spider? Yes, could be a live spider. Just tricking me. Ugh. All right. Well, it was called like a cozy something. So it's basically 3 of these panels, and then 2 of the panels. This is like the back panel or something, and the other 2 panels would be the arm and the front, and you just piece them together. I have to kill that spider and make sure it's dead. That's what happens when you have untouched projects sitting on the floor all summer. So I'm using Red Heart. Luckily, I stuck the hook I was using in here. I just had like a panic attack wondering what size hook. Apparently it's a K. So I'm using Red Heart with Love or something like that. Oh look, hair ties that. I just bought like a pack of 40 because I can't find any of my hair ties. Oh, there's more hair ties in here. And stitch markers. Bag of stitch markers. Right, and I should probably dump out this bag and make sure there are no scorpions or anything weird in here. I thought I was gonna be cool because it's for a bulky weight yarn and this isn't, so I just stepped it up to a K hook to make it bigger, sort of. But it's not working out, so I'm just gonna have to make extra rows. So that, I was gonna say mistake. It could possibly be a mistake. And I think those are all, oh no, I do have more. All right, well, I do have another full skein of that ugly blanket yarn. What do I have in here? Purple. Okay, this was a bag of scrap yarn I threw together to make another dog blanket for my dogs, like this, because as you can see, this is a well-loved dog blanket with all the hair. They love them. I put them on their dog beds. Okay, so those are the all of the projects that I have going that I will be working on while I'm chit-chatting with you. And hopefully I'll remember. I should write a list so I can cross them off the list. Can you hear my chest rumbling? Can you see the little Ruger being a cutie face, lover face? Hi. Say hi to all your friends. Hey. He's shy. He's a shy baby puppy. Whatever they did at the at the vet to clear out his ears and all the antibiotics did not work. He is in pain again, so we'll probably have to take him back. I'm looking around for any unfinished projects because I have them everywhere. It's not just that's not just the dedicated part. Actually, you know what? While we're at it, I've ripped out a few projects. I've learned the art of frogging. So, oh, this is, that's what Mark's blanket looks like. There's a sheet, and let's see, it's pretty big. I think I've shown it to you guys. See, that's how big I made it, just so he could use it before I finish it. It's so warm, he loves it. He loves it. And he's a good baby. He's a good boy, so He deserved it. Oh, we were going on an adventure. We were going on a yarn adventure, guys. All right, this is what I have to work with. This is a mess that I just created this morning, trying to pick out the perfect yarns for Miss Audrey May. And I still have a bunch of yarns, but I don't have enough of any yarn except why are you barking at my dolls? Oh, they're dogs barking outside. Okay. Well, okay, here's a reveal. This is the yarn I will be using for her mermaid tail blanket. And I have 2 out in the living room. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8 total. And she's a small little lady. And if I need more, I'll just go back to the store and get more. But these were my original selections. This Karen Cafe or Latte Cakes. These are nice and fuzzy. I was going to pair that one with that. And then I was going to switch colors in the middle of the blanket to purples. And use those with that. But I only have 4 of the latte cakes. So I'm going to go with the Bernat Pipsqueaks because I have more of those. And they're more snuggly. We're going for winter snuggly warmth. Well, I'm going to go now and do another breathing treatment. In my 3rd of the morning, the doctor says I need 5 to 6 throughout the day. And today I'm struggling, so I don't know what to do. And then I still have to show you my Italian bag, but not today. I don't know why. It's just a bag. I don't know why I think it's so special. Probably because it's not my personality at all, and it's from Italy. And God, this wart is really annoying. I don't know. So that's it. I'm going to start working on stuff before Mark gets home, even though I scrubbed the toilets today and cleaned the kitchen. That's the best I could do, guys. That bag is for him. He needs to do something with it. That bag is his salami from Italy. He needs to do something with it. Those are bills. He needs to do something with it. That's recycling. He needs to do something with it. Here's my sick counter. I need to do something with it. And all that. That's my water. This is from Miss Bianca. It's my favorite cup in the whole wide world. And there's my coffee station. And I cleaned those today. That's back there because it's drying on the stove. And then on this counter, I have my, that's our home camera. It's janky. We don't like it. And all my, well, these aren't all of my oils. I have all of the ones from my witchy boxes, which I could throw in my diffuser. And then I still have the box of, this was a $50 box of oils off of Amazon. And Mark doesn't like any of the flavors. Yeah, none of them. None. 0. No mint. He only likes peppermint and cinnamon. That is it. If you put anything else in the diffuser, he dumps it out and puts it clean water in, and so he can get his stupid peppermint and cinnamon, which I'm so sick of. I like the lavenders, rosemary, eucalyptus, and I like knowing that my camera angle is not hogging all the sunlight. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I can't breathe at all. So I'm gonna go sit down and make a video of me crocheting. Bye. Also, my first project I have selected is the sewing together of the 4 panels. I'm going to just use leftover blanket yarn that I have just to get rid of it. And then I'm going to sew all of the panels together and then sew all of the panels to Mark's blanket, because this is the bulkiest project that I have over here. And as you can see, I have a very small spot. That is, I don't want to touch that until I'm definitely not sneezy, because it's for a little girl and I don't want dog hair on it and I don't want sneezies on it. I'm not contagious anymore by any means, but I'm not taking any chances. So yes, I'm going to get Mark's chunky blanket out of my way. And then I'll proceed with the next chunky project. And that is my Halloween wrap. That's not a Halloween wrap anymore because I can't find that yarn anymore. Okay, bye.